Alright, when you break it open, you can decide if you want to make a cylinder bottom or a ball bottom. Make sure you compress. A volcano. Cylinder. And keep a lot of clay in the top. It helps to compress. And then you introduce a little bit of belly. And a little bit more. And then before you go too far with your belly, you bevel the edge. And you take your rib tool and you press it in so you have a flange. Once you have that, you can go crazy with your belly and take it out further. So you probably want to throw them on a bed because they will get really thin and will be hard to take off the real head. So a nice high foot, undercut, and then might as well a little bit more belly. Make sure this corner is really nice and sharp. And before you take this pot off, get the water out of here. Okay. So again, probably throw them on the bed. You have a higher success rate. Okay. So I'm gonna throw the lid now and then the spout. So for the lid, you only have to center the top of your hump. It's gonna be super easy. So what you want is a little knob with a little bit of undercut. And then you throw a ball. Make it a little bit bigger and introduce a beveled edge. Bevel it in. Make a little bit more undercut and pull the bowl a little bit more out. So you can kind of measure how much you need. It looks pretty good. And then work the flange in. And you can make a real pretty with the edge of your rib. Make sure that the flange goes inside. So ideally, the lid should complete the shape. And you're probably gonna throw 3 or 4 lids for each teapot in the hope that one will fit. So that's pretty good. A little bit loose. Okay. The spout. Same thing like the lids. You probably need multiple spouts, and you can experiment a little bit with them. With the shapes, and then of the 3 or 4 you throw for one teapot, you can choose the best looking one, which completes your shape of the teapot the best. So don't make this opening too big and thin it out, because you really need a very sharp edge to cut the water off. Otherwise it will drizzle all over if the trip doesn't get cut through. If you have trouble with getting it even, just take your needle tool and cut it off. And again, sharp is good. And that probably looks better if it's wider. Just take it off. And last thing, we need like a little knob. And in the knob you can really reflect the shape of the overall teapot. So just try to make a miniature version of the shape of your teapot. So you throw kind of a mini egg. And you close it off. And cut off plenty so it can sit comfortable on the board. Alright, so those will be the parts you need for the teapot.